Get mantra tracks and healing MP3s at JasonGallant.ca.
Today I want to speak to you about the game of life. The game of life is very complicated. There's many aspects to it. Everything to do with abundance and prosperity, to relationships, to your physical health. I mean, there's lots of different aspects to life that can really distract you from your natural state. And that's really what they are. They're nothing more than distractions, pushing your awareness towards something other than what you are. Now, it's fine to take care of the game of life. I'm not saying to quit your job or to not take care of your relationships or anything. All of these things are fine. They're all a part of your incarnation or your survival, whatever word you want to put to it. But always remember, or take time to remember, your natural state, the state that is beyond the game of life. So there are techniques to do this. I mean, many people come to this channel and they say, Jason, how do I fix this problem in my life? How do I fix that problem? Well, the thing is, I'm not here to help you fix your problems. I'm here to help you experience something that is much greater than all of your problems. It's totally unconditional. That's why they call it the unconditional. They don't call it the condition, they call it the unconditional, not the conditional. And this unconditional experience is with you regardless of whether you are winning in the game of life or losing horribly. And that's probably why many people that have been losing the game of life have an easier time giving up the game of life so that they can experience their true bliss, experience who they truly are. So if you're losing the game of life right now, know this, it's a good thing. Because so many people that are winning the game of life for a period of time get a little bit delusional about the fact that they're always going to win. You know, at some point we all lose, right? We all lose. This is divine plan. The losing is supposed to happen. The losing of the game of life is supposed to happen because this is the only way that you will remember your natural state. The only way you remember is when you finally walk away from the game and say, I'm not playing anymore. I've played this game and I've tried to win it, and man, no matter how many times I try, I'm just not winning. I might win temporarily for a period of time and then bang, that's it. So as you walk away from the game of life, internally, I'm not talking about externally, you still feed yourself, you still go through the motions, but internally, when you walk away from the need to win the game of life, when you let go of that win-lose thing and the measuring system of who you are, who you're not, based on whether you're winning or losing, then you can experience yourself as you truly are. Sorry if I'm squinting. It's kind of sunny outside. I know you can't tell I'm in the shade, but the sun is there in the lake right now. My eyes are losing the game of life against the lake. So a few different ways you can approach this is you can change your thinking. You know, when you notice that you're really, really motivated to win something and it's really bugging you that you're not, maybe you're not enjoying the job that you want, or maybe you're not succeeding in a relationship the way you want, or maybe you're not getting your way in some part of your life. And then in that moment, you choose to let go of that need. You say, okay, all right, I have this feeling, but I'm just going to let go. I'm just going to give up. I'm going to give up. That's one way of doing it. But some people are really stubborn. And sometimes the really stubborn people are extremely stubborn with themselves. That's the funny part. They're so stubborn they even attack themselves. That's how stubborn they are. So for those people, I would recommend a meditation practice, a mantra practice, or a pranayama practice, which is a breathing practice. So if you notice this frustration or anger or resentment is coming up so strongly, then try a breathing technique such as fire breath or the bellows breath. I have the bellows breath video on this channel. And as you breathe, you'll notice that your problems start to fall away. You start to forget some of the things that you were so mad about as your practice goes on. This helps sever the ties or the attachments to the overwhelming desires that are taking over you. So as someone said to me, usually when you don't feel like doing a pranayama practice or a mantra practice, that's usually when you need it the most. But ultimately you can use these tools anytime you wish. Because a lot of times on this channel I talk and say this is what you can choose to do. But if you notice that even though you know you can choose to do something but you're not choosing it, then perhaps try a different practice. Perhaps try going through the back door, so to speak, with mantra or some sort of meditation practice. But understand that winning the game of life isn't what the spiritual path's about. It's about remembering who you are before you even came into this life. And it's not a remembering here, it's an experiencing of this place that is beyond your identification with I. I, and then all the problems come from I. When you let go of I, you forget who you are for a moment, then you'll also forget all of the problems. And you'll experience something much more unconditional. This is what needs to be brought into the I. When this natural state is brought into the I, then the overwhelming ups and downs of life will not cause you so much pain. So yeah, if you haven't seen the bellows breath practice, take a look at that video on this channel and try experimenting with some mantras, experimenting with some meditation. Just sitting, just listening to the ocean or the waves from the lake like I'm listening to right now. Practice feeling the wind blow through your hair or on your skin. There are all sorts of ways that you can focus your awareness on what's here and now and not of what's in the future or in the past. Just bring it right here. Simplify. But these different practices will help you with that. So I hope this helps you on your spiritual journey. Take care for now.